This video is about the most boring Christmas tree that I have, but I give it the most epic makeover. And partway through the video, there's a bit of a surprise that I get, and I think it's kind of awesome. I'm on a keep watching to see the makeover and the surprise. First, let me unpackage this tree that I paid less than $30 for. I bought this tree about 6 years ago because I like the shape, and that is still the only thing that I really like about it. The foliage is just plasticky. It's all the same color, the same shape, the same blah. To see what we're working with, my first step is to fluff the tree, like the way you do with any tree that you've pulled out of a box. I'm just gonna be moving the branches around to make the tree look fuller, because right now, oh gosh, it looks pretty pathetic. See, this is why I bought it. It does have such a good shape, and it's so narrow and skinny that you can tuck it into so many different corners. It's just a great tree to have, but it is blah. So now the makeover can really start. Typically, the next step would be to add some lights, which I will get to, and I did order some really cool lights, but I have to go even more basic than that. I ordered more branches. Really basic. And it says there are 32 sticks, and it's just a different shade of green and a different style of branch, and I want these to like really be on there. Like, I don't want to be redoing this every year, so I'm making these permanent to the tree. And I got my hot glue gun to help me. Pew pew. So yeah, I'm just going to be cutting and hot gluing more branches to my branches. I snipped off the long metal picks and only kept the pine needle part. To help me evenly distribute the new branches, I laid them out in the shape of a tree. This actually did help. I also kept a few branches in reserve to fill in any bald spots at the end. Starting at the top, I gave the branches a good amount of hot glue and attached them to the existing branches. The tree now has contrast, great, and it's looking a little bit fuller, but I'm not done. I have some more foliage to add now in a silvery gray color. I guess you could just pick these in. They are just picks. That one bounced, but kind of pick it in if you wanted it temporary, but I want it permanent, so I am going to glue it. It's been about a month, maybe not a full month, but close to a month that I haven't touched this tree. And it's not because I've been avoiding it, but because something that I think is so cool has happened in the meantime. SnoFlock reached out to me to let me know that SnoFlock is now available in Canada through the Canadian Amazon website. And they sent me a box of SnoFlock. So this tree is going to be full, flocked, and fabulous now. Like, how good is that? Like, I'm just like a little YouTuber over here in Canada, and they watched my video and sent me SnoFlock. Okay, I'm so excited. And this tree is going to be like so nice. But before I get to flocking, I still have a bunch of greenery that I have to add to make this really full, because I really want this to look so good. Okay, so I'm gonna get to that and then flocking. Okay, I'm really excited about it, can you tell? I am now done adding the greenery, and look how much fuller it is. And the nice thing is, because the extra greenery is glued in, you can move the branches still around and fluff it as much as you want. So I think that's kind of a genius idea I made up. Totally proud of myself. But Flocking time now. Oh, and I'm flocking in the basement because I'm just gonna put out cardboard and it's just water and powder. I can just vacuum that up and wash the floor if I need to. So I was going to do it in the garage, but it's snowing and cold outside because we're in Canada. So let me just get all the cardboard laid out. Unboxing the SnoFlock. I got a handwritten note, which is just the sweetest. The package is rather upscale. This felt like I was opening a gift, a nice gift. Even the instructions are designed rather bougie. My flocking supplies are a spray bottle with warm water, mesh strainer, scoop, mask and gloves, and the SnoFlock, of course. You can't really see this on camera, but the SnoFlock has a bit of sparkle to it. Cool, I didn't know that. I dismantled the tree because it's easier to work in smaller sections. I'm going to apply some spray adhesive in hopes that it helps the flock stick better to these plastic branches. Commencing flockage. After spraying on the tree with Super 77 glue, I lightly misted it with the warm water. To flock, I filled a strainer with the powder, and while I was shaking the strainer, I sprayed the flakes as they fell. It's sort of like patting your head and rubbing your tummy. You have to find your groove. I did switch hands, but didn't find one way better than the other. You need to spray the flakes while they fall in order to get that flocked result. A benefit of spraying the falling flakes is that you can kind of direct them into the branches. The pressure of the water spraying from the bottle is enough to push the flock into the tree. I just kept shaking and spraying until I liked the amount of flockery. The last step is to give the whole tree a final mist, like setting spray. Other than my hands getting tired from pulling the trigger, flocking is easy. Oh, and my best tip, wear Crocs, plastic sandals, or flip-flops. You can soak them in the sink to clean the bottoms. I wore slippers and I did get them clean, it was just more work. To clean the strainer, like the shoes, I just used soap and warm water. I've left the tree to dry for 2 days and oh my gosh, it looks so good and it feels good. It's not sticky or I don't know, it's so nice. This is like a completely different, way bougier tree. And bougie trees need lights. So I ordered some LED micro lights that kind of have like a twinkle effect. And that's what I'm gonna put on the tree this deserves that. Well, the lights are on, so that means I can now do ornaments, and I'm doing dark gray because it matches the room it's going to go into. I've put on all the ornaments, and I'm loving how it looks, but I have one more thing to add, which I'm a bit on the fence with. It's these gray roses. Now, I think they're beautiful. I just don't know if they're Christmassy. So I did ask Ralph, and he feels the same. They're really pretty, they match, but are they Christmassy? So his suggestion was that I add them to the tree, and then I ask you what you think. So let me know in the comments if the roses are a hit or a miss, okay? Just because they look good, like they're very pretty, but are they Christmassy and do they add to the tree? So I'm gonna put them in and then you tell me. I'm liking the roses a lot more than I thought I would. They kind of just blend in. It could be the color, I don't know, but what do you think? Let me know, seriously. Okay. The tree is dressed. It looks magnificent. And now it's time for my favorite tree skirt hack. It's when you use like a really nice blanket and you use that as a tree skirt. Let me show you. Using a fluffy blanket, wrap the base of the tree. If there are any low spots, prop them up with towels or blankets. Keep fussing until it looks full and cozy. To me, this looks like the tree is sitting in a pile of snow. I'm giving myself an A+ for the makeover of this tree. Let me just remind you what it used to look like. Adding extra greenery made such a difference to the volume of the tree, and the hot glue is holding up great. I carried this tree up from the basement and didn't lose any branches. A huge, huge, huge thank you to David for reaching out and sending me some SnoFlock to try. Not only is it beautiful, but it also hides the original branches that were kind of plastic and cheapy looking. So beautiful. I'll have links to the US and Canadian Amazon where you can find SnoFlock to try out yourself. I'm not sponsored, I'm just really grateful and I'm really loving SnoFlock. Thank you for watching all the way to the end of the video. Remember, like, comment, subscribe. Oh, speaking of subscribe, we hit 5,000 subscribers. That was like my goal for the year. So it's kind of like a Christmas gift. So all of you who have subscribed, thank you so much. Love my Christmas gift. I wouldn't mind getting another 5,000. So if you haven't subscribed, please do. And remember, let me know what you think about the roses. I really want to know if they're a hit or a miss. Other than that, happy decorating, and I'll see you soon with another project. Bye. I am giving myself an A+ for this tree mocha. I could go for Mocha. And Mocha's also my brother's dog's name. I'm not gonna drink the dog, but whatever. Okay. Oh, my lens is so dirty. That's because I do so much with this camera. There. Is that better? Are you happier? Probably not. It's got like spray paint on it, regular paint, dust, SnoFlock. Oh no, my other tripod is covered in SnoFlock. But hopefully this is better. Okay. And now I'm going to go get my teeth cleaned. Today is go to the dentist day. So I didn't have coffee, so like I'm being good going to the dentist. It's going to be nice to my hygienist because she's really, really sweet. So I'm going to get my teeth cleaned and then I'll come home and have coffee. Yeah, well, Merry Christmas.